So this is a really simple drill you can do at home. So one thing a lot of new players will have problems with, and even experienced players, is sight alignment. So if you have a red dot in your gun, it's really important to be able to find the consistent same placement for your red dot at all times. So one drill that you can do is just called the ready up drill. Start at a low or high ready, depending on what you like. And just, if you have a timer, even better, but at the beep, find your sight and then fire. You can do this dry or live. We're gonna do it live because we're at the field right now and we can do that. So let's go. Hold, and then reset. So a good idea too is to always practice actuating your safety. Just good practice when your gun leaves your hands or leaves your line of sight, turn the safety on, especially with guns with, like mine, very sensitive trigger. Just prevents any accidental firing. Let's try from the low ready. One more. Let's do one more just for fun. Cool. So that's a really important drill. You can really think of it as, let's say someone is coming around you at a corner and you have your gun down. The faster you can get your gun up on target to shoot them, the faster you can obviously save you and your teammates' lives, in game obviously. Another drill we can practice is incorporating that drill with a transition to a sidearm. So this is a TM pistol. Mr. Gaston, I know you're watching. Let's put that away. So one, transition to pistol, one, and now let's bring the rifle back up and let's do an admin reload from like a workspace kind of region. Let's try this. And that's an example of a transition drill you can do with that. So you can even incorporate a admin reload to the pistol because it's good to get your sidearm back into action, of course. And another great thing is it just gets you to know your kit. That's why I like these transition drills quite a lot. So those are some cool static drills you can do at home. Another great static drill to do at home is just transitioning between targets. So not to secondary, between targets. There's been a lot of cases probably when you're on the field. A lot of guys are in front of you. If you practice this, you can really get good at transitioning between targets. You can really turn the aimbot on. So we can do 2, 2, 2 on these 3 ringers right here. So one way to practice that without any ammo is just to get the sight alignment. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And always remember that eyes lead and the gun follows. So if you were to look at me in slow-mo, my gun's up, my eyes are already looking at target 2, and then my eyes are already looking at target 3, and it's on 3. It's not just like this, because if you do that, you can really overshoot your target. You can really either pull far or not pull far enough. Use your eyes as a reference point to where you're shooting, and then usually things work out pretty easily from there. Assuming your gun's properly zeroed and everything like that, your gun should basically just shoot itself. You just need to point the gun in the direction that it's shooting at and pull the trigger, and you should be good to go. So let's do this. With live fire, of course. Three A zones, I think, pretty good. Let's try it again. And let's try a different arrangement. So 2, 2, 2 from here, just from the middle again. You can just keep going, develop that speed, and develop those better split times, as they call them in the competition shooting world. I know you competition guys are probably laughing at me right now, but this is just what we do in the field here, and it seems to work out pretty good for us. Let's try that one more time, and let's do it backwards. So 2, 2, 2. So a bit of trigger freeze on the last one, but managed to get pretty much all A-zone hits, and thanks to the tracer, you can really see where you're hitting. So those are some drills. So we can do that, and we can incorporate some movement in that for the next one. So what we can do is we can start from this line here, and thanks to our new range here, you have these lines you can work with, and you can use pylons. We're gonna walk, and one thing that, another thing that a lot of new players will not realize is that you can move your legs and you can move your torso independently from each other. Yeah, pretty shocking information, but oftentimes people will get into the habit of crab walking, which does have purposes in some cases. But another thing is treating yourself kind of like a tank. So you can point your gun in one direction, point your torso in another direction, and then use your legs and walk like this. Let's go slow for this one. You good? Let's do it. So once we get to the pylon, one, oh, reload. And one. So let's try that again without the reload. Actually, let's put the reload in there while moving. That'll be fun. Okay. Cool. So there's some cool drills you can do at home. We're testing the cool new ACETECH tracers that Vince has brought from us from TA. These guys are pretty sweet. They have the Knights Armaments trades on them. And I'm a sucker for trades. So definitely something that I would definitely consider buying. They're pretty easy to put on. They fit over just a standard birdcage flash hider. There's also one that comes in the container for you. Yeah, and it has a little set screw too, so you don't have to worry about twisting it on and off if you want that. Super easy, quick to touch, and then it's locked into place.
Garland!
It's you, man. You got it, you got it. There you go. Shaky hands, huh? Well, a tip that I learned for shooting for this is you push with this hand back,
Yeah.
and you pull with this hand forward.
True,
You're like stretching the gun apart, yeah.